Are you looking for the perfect appetizer for Halloween? Well, we are making delicious jalapeno poppers that look like mummies. They're super simple to make and so cute. So let's make them. My name is Alyena and welcome to my kitchen. To start making our jalapeno poppers, I have 8 jalapenos and I slice them down the middle and then take out the seeds like this. I also like to give them a little rinse just to make sure there's no seeds left in them. And I like to cut them using gloves just because the oil of the jalapeno can burn your skin. And I always find later my skin will be burning, so I am using gloves today. Now that we've deseeded all of our jalapenos, we can start to mix together our filling. For our filling, I have 6 ounces of cream cheese, and I let it sit out at room temperature for the last hour so it's nice and soft. And then to that, I'm going to be adding in half a cup of pepper jack cheese. This has a little bit more of a kick to it, which I like. As well as half a cup of white cheddar. I'm using white cheddar just because these are going to be looking like mummies. So if we see a bunch of orange popping through, it might look a little off. Next, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of chopped chives, along with half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of onion powder. And I'm also going to add some salt and pepper. And now we can mix this together until everything's combined, and then I like to take a cracker or a piece of veggie and dip it in just to see how I like the seasonings, if it needs any more salt and pepper. That is a good time to try it. So I did taste my cream cheese mixture with a cracker and it's absolutely delicious. I'm not adding any more seasonings to it. And so now we can move over to our pie crust. I'm just using Pillsbury pie crust. And I am going to roll it just a little bit thinner. This is going to be what makes our mummy look cute. And the thing I love about using this pie crust is you don't have to make it yourself. It's so easy. This is great if you want a really quick appetizer. So now I am just going to go through with my pizza cutter and cut a bunch of strips, and then we are going to wrap this around our jalapeno poppers to make it kind of look like a mummy. So now that we've mixed together our cheese filling and our jalapenos are clean, we can stuff our jalapenos. So I'm using about a tablespoon per jalapeno, but every jalapeno is a different size. And you don't want to overfill these. So when it looks like that, next we can take a piece of our pie crust, not that piece of pie crust, and we can start wrapping it around our jalapeno popper so it looks a little bit like a mummy. Yeah, and this is nice. It's great if you have kids and you want to do this with your kids because it doesn't have to be even. You do want it to be kind of messy looking, which is great for my decoration abilities. Once you egg wash all of your jalapeno poppers, we can pop them in our oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit and bake them for about 12 to 15 minutes until they're nice and golden. Alrighty, I am back and we have our finished jalapeno poppers. We can set them down, and now I'm going to move them over to a plate and add my little eyeballs. So here we have our final jalapeno poppers and they are so cute, but now is the most important part. It's tasting them. That's hot. Wow. That is so tasty. Nice little crunch from the jalapeno, but they're not spicy at all. When I said they're hot, it's because they just came out of the oven, but they actually don't have too much heat to them, so they're great for people that don't like spicy foods, but they're super creamy with all that cheese. So please let me know if you try this recipe and what you think in the comments down below. Also, if you want to see some more of our seasonal recipes, there should be a playlist right here or over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Happy Halloween!